Okay, we're live. This new episode of the One Click Podcast brought to you by Mad Scientist Ziggs because, let's be honest, there is no scientist out there that isn't mad. Am I right, fellas? Am I right? All right.
Aye, aye,
Hey.
aye.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our fourth episode of the One Click Podcast. I'm actually kind of surprised we made it this far. I mean, we started this off for fun, and now we're already on our fourth episode. Gentlemen, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I hope that was hand clapping and not something else.
Yep.
Anyway,
Bro, you know I got the porn on.
I is I Close Try Dragon as always. We join with our usual three peoples. We got Mr. Balzac.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
We have Mr. Rahulio Dante.
What's up?
And Mr. Captain Hack, Mr. Wiley himself.
How's it going?
Pussy. That's, I'm sorry, I could.
Cannot be a douchebag for like 5 seconds.
That was so quick. We didn't even start the topic yet already.
I
Shots
don't
were
even know what
fired.
this is gonna be about.
Anyway, so for this episode, we just want to talk about one topic, Killing Floor 2. So yeah, 2 episodes ago, we were talking about the video that Total Biscuit put out, and the things that were going on. So we played it for about a week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we played it for
it's about a week.
yeah, we played the early access for about a week, and so we wanted to talk about what we liked, what Zach disliked, and things that we hope to see and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I'll start off with the first thing. Basically, hands down, whatever all the stuff they said in the video, like literally came true, like in the actual gameplay. Like I was blown away. The game is fucking excellent. Graphically, it's beautiful. The gunplay is great. Like Zach will tell you the music is like fucking rock your cock off. He says. I mean it is lots. It's like a huge improvement over part one. And it's just amazing. But I guess we'll go one thing at a time. The first thing I guess I guess the first thing I want to talk about was the classes. You only have four classes in the game for now. There are gonna be more as the game comes out, obviously. But the first thing I really enjoyed about the game was the class system, and where instead of its 6 levels in part one, there are 25 levels. And the first thing I was worried about was, okay, how are they gonna do this? Because one, it was hard to level up in part one, but they fixed that in part two. But it's like, are you going to be able to like notice the difference as you're leveling up and stuff like that? And the short answer is yes. I mean, as you level up, like what your class is supposed to be good at, you'll get better at it. For example, I go commando, so my basically my thing is I'm good with rifles, and I can see stalkers as they get closer to me. Now, when I was level 0, I could barely see them, and basically I'm level 8 now. So like and this is one of the things I liked is as I started leveling up, I could see them from further and further away. Even though it wasn't like even when I was level 1, they still had to get pretty close to me if I could see them. But now that I'm level 8, I can like see them from at least a good few steps away, and I think that's really awesome because it makes you feel like like you're actually progressing, and it's great. I fucking love it. It's awesome. So I know most of you are running support. So how have you noticed any differences when you play a support class, guys?
A lot more shotguns. Shotguns. Basically, yeah, the biggest change is that welding is not exactly really the big thing about sport class anymore. It's just, I mean, you get points for it, but shotguns where it's at, just like going to town with AA-12 and you win. You just win.
Oh yeah. Well, what about you, Mr. Dante?
Well, yeah, just like he said. I mean, mostly this time around, you have for support class, you have your shotguns, which are really, really powerful and actually really good. It's a game changer, basically,
Yeah.
at this point. So, that's pretty much kind of the one of the best thing they have right now. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, right now people are saying like the game's super easy because if everybody just rolls high level support, like everything gets destroyed, and obviously it makes sense because shotguns, like in almost any game, are like stupid powerful. Like Mr. Balls, like are shotguns viable in Call of Duty?
I'm not sure. I haven't played the past two, but um, shotguns in Call of Duty I didn't really ever use. The only one I ever used was probably like the AA-12. That seems OP in every single game.
Oh,
Also,
even in Call of Duty it was a AA-12 in there too.
oh yeah, that's the OP shotgun.
Really?
But as you said that you were the commando, I also roll the same as Brandon. Um, and what I see as in the shotgun range, they're gonna end up taking those back a little bit. I mean, within one day, people were already 25 support, like level 25. They're maxed out on
Yeah.
their support. They're going to yank that. They're going to yank that and make the shotguns a lot less, more OP. Even like the healing, like the medic shotguns are OP.
Hmm.
They literally
Right.
put a way, way, way too high. I like that because, it does help, but there's people who already max out on their levels and shit. The game hasn't even been out like for a full month.
Good point. Good point. Um, what I was gonna ask was that how's the shotgun's range? Because so they have another game like in Halo One, the shotgun had like the range of like a fucking rifle, but it had Halo Two, like you had to be like up close and personal to like do damage. So like I haven't used the shotgun that much to know the range of it. Like, is the range pretty far on it on Killing Floor 2 or no?
It's sort of like a mixture between Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's right in the middle where
Okay.
it's not really like it's not crazy far away like typical rifles and stuff like that,
Hmm.
but it has fairly good amount of range. So
So
I
one thing they
guess
might do, you think, is like they might cut the range down to like make it a
yeah,
little. Okay, that would be
yeah,
one thing they could fix.
That and they're gonna cut down the damage. It's not gonna deal as much damage as it's doing right now. I don't believe so. That's just my thoughts on it though.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Roll. What you gonna say?
no, that was done actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause like I said, shotguns definitely seem to be like the most OP item guns right now in the game. That's why I want the roll commando. One, because I like being helpful and like seeing the stalkers is way more important, especially because and we'll get to this later in the conversation. But like we were like basically farming on normal, and now that we know
Mhm.
on normal it's starting to get a little too easy. So now you're just starting to play on hard now, and seeing those stalkers ahead of time is really gonna help us out. Like to taking less damage because you take a lot more damage on hard.
Right.
Yeah,
And
so.
now the other thing is also like we're saying normal to hard, but the problem there that we're running into is on normal we're all dying and there's only one person staying alive at the end. So we need to so we need to try to capture the
Yeah,
Prince
he also
Balzac.
dies
Yeah.
later on.
But
After
you
you guys are gone.
we need to try
Because
to
you fucking
kind of
died.
capture that without all our teammates having to die.
Are you talking about
Um,
like the final boss or just like everybody just
yeah,
dying in
yeah,
general?
yeah. Final boss. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's another thing I was gonna say. I kind of like the fact that we have trouble beating the final boss. I'm not gonna lie, like
The challenge is nice.
thank you. It's the challenge because when we fight the final boss, like it's not like he like destroys us as soon as we get in there. Like we always get him down to like his last form,
Right.
and then like we just lose there. So it's not like we suck at fighting him. It's just that like when he gets to like his final form, it's like it's just that it just gets hard. I mean, the only thing I would change so far about the final boss, maybe take the damage that his fucking gas does down a bit.
Yeah,
That
plus
his fucking the fucking poison gas he throws does so much damage.
it's poison gas. It doesn't like burn your fucking skin off. It should do like a small amount of damage, but constantly. Like poison.
I think it should like scale if you stand in it or something like that. But literally, if you just get hit by it, like you lose so much damage, you lose so much health so fast.
If your freaking
Yeah.
big toe gets hit by it, you're fucking dead.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the only thing I have against the final boss. I don't mind that he's hard. I like the fact that he's challenging and that you have to like face him like use tactics to face him and stuff like that. Like and I also like the fact that his health scales on how many people you have. So I like that
Right.
too. So like because Balzac said he could beat him by himself, and at first I was like, wait a minute, but then I was like, I understood how that works because his health is scaled to how many people he's fighting. So that makes sense. I like that he did that. So it's not like he's gonna be. It's not like he's gonna be hard. He has the same amount of health as when he's fighting one person as opposed to when he's fighting six people. His health is scaled to how many people is fighting him, and so that makes the challenge worth it. And I like that.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
also like that. Yeah, also like I said, I like the fact that he's hard. Like the patriarch was hard too, but the only reason why the one reason the patriarch was hard is because he hides most of the time. This guy's like out in the open. Like he doesn't even try to hide from you. He's like, yo, like let's go. So I kind of like
Yeah.
that too. Like you don't have to you don't have to spend your time looking for him and stuff like that. Like it's just like you shooting, getting in cover, running from his explosives, and the fucking gas, and then like just shooting him down when you can. We beat him I think twice at least, so it's been fun. It's fun. I like it. And you guys have any other problems with the boss that I haven't talked about yet?
I mean, yeah, like you said, he does go way down because I noticed he didn't chase me as fast. But when we're running away from him, when it's all of us and it's like one of us are the only ones alive, that motherfucker books it.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you cannot literally run away from him. If you get like 20 feet away, say in a game 20 feet away, and you run out and you shut a door behind it, you hear it open right after you close it. He
Mhm.
is right up on your tail, and you can't really run away from him. You have to
I
literally face him.
yeah, I think that's good because you could literally have the game go on forever if
Yeah.
you don't turn around and shoot the fuck out.
Yeah.
Next I want to talk about enemy design. I like the enemy design in this game. They make every single Zed, even the Clots, like they're everything. Everybody looks really menacing. Everybody's like scary. Every monster you fight in this game is viable, and I like that. Because in part one, the Clots weren't really like they I mean they were there, but they're like they're easy. In this game, they're still kind of easy, but when you put on hard mode and stuff like that, or like there's some Clots that'll walk at you, but the other ones that are like maybe like strut towards you, and there's other ones that actually just run towards you. I
Mhm.
like that. I like that that they had different movements and stuff like that. It makes the like you never know. The grower fast is still mostly the same. He rushes at you with the blade. The crawlers are mostly the same. I love the stalkers. They're hilarious. Scared the shit out of me, but now that I have a high level command, I see them coming. But in the beginning, when I was a low level command and I didn't see them, they were so scary. They just like fucking roundhouse kick you in the back of the head, and they like constantly somersaulting and stuff. So they're crazy. But we all know who I gotta talk about. The fucking Scrake. They.
Yes.
Oh my god. I mean, he was scary in part one, but dude, he fucking went hulking beast mode in this game. He's fucking terrifying in this game, and I love every minute of it. I love it.
To the
Yeah.
first time we. Oh, go ahead, Earl. My
Good.
bad.
Good.
No, go ahead, Blaine. You were speaking first. I'm sorry.
I don't remember anything. Go ahead.
Okay, so when we first saw the Scrake, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and shoot him. We put each probably like 3-4 clips into him, and he still wasn't dying.
Yeah.
We kind of underestimated him. They buffed him up pretty good, and
Yeah.
I like that. He is probably one of the hardest ones. Flesh bounce, yeah, he chases you, but the range of the Scrake has, really, upgraded it. He
Yeah.
has probably like 2-person length on you.
Yeah.
He can swing his chainsaw pretty damn far. And don't turn if you're running away from him. Keep going straight until you got a game plan because he will fucking get you.
Yeah, he swipes. He does those wide swipes. Those things will definitely catch you. Yeah, I like that because in part one, like he was only scary against like maybe one person because he would just aim at one person and like stay on that person. This one, he just rushes in, just like a nice sweeping attack and like hits everybody. Like I like it. I like the fact that he's like just as hard. Like he's just as hard, if not hard, like just as hard as the fucking flesh pound. I mean, the flesh pound's more harder to kill, and he just like and the flesh pound's like more like wider attacks. But just the
Mhm.
fact that they made the Scrake like just as dangerous, I like that they made him just as hard, and it's fucking scary. I also like the fact that you can hear him when he comes in because both the flesh pound and the Scrake like they make the roaring sound when they first come in the screen, so it's, in
Yeah.
the area, so you know when they're coming. And it's just when you hear him, you're like, oh shit, like, we gotta get ready. So it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That feeling, that scary feeling, you get like, oh shit, like we gotta get ready. It's great. It's fucking awesome. And to get back to what I was saying about about the enemy design, I want to talk about the difficulty too. So in the video, the developers were talking about like how they wanted to change up the difficulty because in part one, the only thing that I never had this my friends here play on hard anything higher than normal on Killing Floor 1 because the only thing they changed in part 1 with the difficulty is that the enemies take more damage and you take and you get and when you get hurt you get hit for more damage. That's the only thing that changed and it's stupid. One thing to really make a game boring is to make enemies more bullet spongy. So the developers what they did was like, okay, instead of making the enemies more bullet spongy, let's have them, change the way they act. And we just put on hard, not even like it's like one above from normal, and we noticed a huge difference, and I loved it. I fucking loved it. Like some of the clots, like the clots are way more aggressive. Like they actually more of them will like run towards you than anything. The stalkers, they'll like Sonic Dash run at you most of the time instead of like like tiptoeing towards you like they do on normal. It's great. I fucking love it. And the best part was, and I noticed this too. I don't know if you guys noticed it. They still take the same amount of damage as if you killed them on normal.
Yes. Yes. Yes, they do.
I thought that was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like bullet spongy like the previous game used to be. So yeah, that's definitely really good actually. And I don't know. It's interesting how the whole game actually dynamically change from different areas to even enemies based on you change the level or difficulty actually.
I hope more games see what Killing Floor 2 is doing and take that into heart because that's all we really want. We don't want enemies to be more bullet spongy. We want them to to act different. Like in
Right.
some games we put on normal and stuff like that. Nothing changes. Like they act normal, but then like we put on hard, like maybe they'll like hide in the cover more often or something like that, or they'll try to like get the drop on you first. Like I like games that do that when you change the difficulty, not like just make it like, oh well, they're just more hard to kill. It's like no, that just makes it more annoying because then what happens? You run out of ammo and you're like, well fuck, it's stupid. But when you make the enemy like he still takes the same amount of health, but like his movements change and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I like that. I respect that. That makes it more fun.
What do you have to say, Doctor Captain Hack?
The game's fairly good. I mean, it's still got some issues. But like one thing I don't like is that it can't burn things and get points for.
Oh yeah, because it's the like firebug thing yet.
Yeah, and when you go medic, no one really respects you because you're like, oh,
Just don't help people.
yeah, except you stay alive because of me.
I'm pretty sure if people watch our
See,
gameplay, they would
if
see.
anybody hears this that can mod the game, mod so that when I heal Zach, his screen goes black for like 5 minutes, so he knows that I healed him.
So I guess my screen will never go black.
Oh
Good for
no.
you then. You get to stay alive.
Also like the as difficulty goes up, you get more experience because on normal when I get a headshot, it's like 8 experience. On hard, it's 11 experience. So I also like the fact that scales too. So that's good attention to detail right there. I like that. Um, I love the maps. There's only 3 maps available, but they're all really fun maps. I mean, because they're really wide and expansive. There's lots of good places to hold out at, and everything like that. And yeah, I like the maps. I'm looking forward to seeing what other maps they come out with and stuff like that. But the 3 that they start you off with are really fun. Definitely, Burning Paris is one of my faves. We put it on Outpost like 50,000 times though. Good lord! Like every time we fucking
Yeah,
online match make, it just takes us right there.
Yeah.
I mean, the lab is fun too, but like, goddamn, like we just did Outpost like at least 15 times already now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get the point that there are only 3 maps, but the thing is, the maps are actually fairly huge. So I guess that kind of makes a little bit of a difference overall.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's enough, but for basically a beta game,
Hmm.
and how stable everything is, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel that it's pretty good.
I think we only had like maybe 2 disconnect issues so far. And that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That's surprisingly pretty well for like you said for a beta.
that's actually really good. I mean, you take some of the AAA games at launch time, and
Oh wow.
and those are crashing like insane. Versus this one is working fine, no problem. Um, I had issues a couple of times, but I mean that's about it. I mean that's something that if it's a beta game, I can just let it go because it's actually still in beta, so that's the reason. Yeah.
I think the only thing I need to check out next in the game is I need to try out Berserker. Like I haven't seen. They were talking about how they upped the melee in the game, and I mean,
Mhm.
I've seen some of it, but like I haven't actually played it myself. So I think I'm gonna do that eventually. Probably when I load up my commando more, I'll probably start going Berserker next. Cause whenever you play the game, like when you play with random people, like everybody's either a support or a medic. Like that's all you see. I never,
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen one other person play commando at all in that game, aside from like me and Zach. And I'm like, damn, like does nobody like commando or something like that? Like shit.
It's I don't know. Never
And,
mind.
and I mean, and I know the answer why is because support and medic are the most OP classes right now
Well,
because
Mhm.
the
the thing
weapons.
is, Berserker is like the the one that needs to be buffed because the Berserker goes in there and he's nearly dead by the end of the round if the healer's not on his ass constantly.
Right. But like in part one, the berserker was kind of like integral because the berserker was the one that could take the scrake for you because he would keep you able to stun the scrake and everything like that. I wonder if they did that in part two here also. That's another reason I want to try out scrake. I mean the berserker to see does he have like a thing where he like stuns like flesh pounds and scrakes and stuff like that like he does in part one with the katana. So I'm
That
interested to try it out to see what it is. I also like the excavator. That thing looks fucking beast. I never got to play with it yet, but that thing looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, that would be something interesting to try out. In fact, I might try it out tonight once we get done with this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because something that I haven't tried, and I've tried the Commando, which is just pretty good. But I think for me, the shotgun and everything for support class, it's kind of right up my alley anyway. So
It's all good. I'm just saying that I know people like what they'll do is like they find like the one that's the strongest and just go with it. So like
right.
literally every time we play, like everybody we see is up. There's another high level medic. Here's another high
Hmm.
level support class. Like I said, I literally rarely see a command. I rarely see more command than I mean I occasionally see a high level. I occasionally see like a level 5 or 6 berserker or something like that. But I rarely see commando like at all. And I think it's basically because people don't like the guns that come with it.
Hmm.
And I think it's because even in part one, I knew why because Commando like the rifles you get like the ball pop and everything like that, they have some serious crazy recoil. But the thing is that once you get your level up, like it recoils less, so that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
That
And
and their I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Their clips are fucking small, dude. You're seriously constantly reloading when you still have a wave in front of you.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, you get like 10 headshots, but then there's zombies right after that, and your reload time is horrible.
And that's another reason why you have to level it up because your reload speed levels up goes faster with the guns. That's it's a level system thing where you have to like level up the class in order for it to get good. Commando even in part one was one of those classes where like it doesn't really get good until you level it up. In
Yeah.
the very beginning, it's just really really hard to like to get with it. And it was even worse in part one because in part one, the only way you could level your commando up was to kill stalkers. That's fucking hard. That's one of the reasons I hated trying to level up commando in part one. But I'm glad they fixed that in part two, where you can kill anything, and you just get
Right.
bonus experience for killing stalkers. So I like that they fixed that. But yeah, I know why they don't have a lot of with commando, and I agree. I agree full 100% with Zach. Yeah, they have some tiny ass clips because like the fucking the scar, the strongest one you can get for your commando right now, the clip is 20, and it goes down so fast, really fast.
And the damage, I mean, like you said, leveling up, but the damage still does not do that much. Like
Exactly. It
the
really doesn't.
AK-12 is
It's the second strongest, and it's a lot more accurate. But again, like it's not as strong as the Scar. And I always feel like this. Like every time we're finding a skirt or something like that, I feel like I'm barely contributing because I know my damage is not as high as like maybe Eric's or Raul's for like popping them with a shotgun.
all right, all right. And I mean the AK-12, like, dude, 3-round burst. I think that's my sweet. I don't even buy the Scar. I stay with the AK. I don't know, the 3-round burst. One bullet, get a headshot. Then if there's one standing behind it, two, and you're only wasting basically 3 bullets. But
Yeah.
The automatic, fully automatic, too much recoil. The 3-round burst. I mean, it just doesn't feel like I'm reloading that much.
Speaking of the guns, I like the way the guns are in that game. The guns they're phenomenal. Like you really like they feel great. Like when you use them, like it's like you just feel strong using them. I like that. They really nailed like how the guns make you feel when you play that game. I love that. They really did a great job on the guns. They're fairly accurate too. So I mean, especially for me because I use the rifles. I find that I'm way more accurate when you go into bullet time because like that's when I can like really take my time and aim and stuff like that. And I get like some great headshots with them. So
Right.
yeah,
That's my favorite part about that.
yeah, like the rifles are super accurate when you're in bullet time. So that's when I think that's when they really shine when you're in bullet time. I think that's one of the commando strengths. Like when you're in bullet time, you can do some serious hurting because you have the most accurate weapons in the game right there. So it's great. Um, the other thing I want to talk about was the server we played on last night, and yeah. So last night, we played on a modded server, and this is awesome because, like we said, the game hasn't even out a month, and already somebody has like a modded server. This modded server basically had it set to where, instead of having only 6 people that you can have on your group, you can have like I think it was like was it 15, 20? I think how many people do we have in
Yeah,
that server?
we got pretty close. Yeah, I think we have 15.
All right, so he's at 15. So at first it was just me. First it was just me, Zach, and Eric, and Ron was playing with us last night when we first got in that server, right?
Tony got on.
Tony got on
no,
late.
okay, yeah,
Tony
I
got on
wasn't there.
late, but yeah. First it was us 4, so we were on outpost like always, and we walk into the building, and already it's flooded with zombies. We're like, what the fuck is going on? We were shit. Everyone's like, oh my god, there's so many zombies here already. It's only wave 1. So we cleared them all, and then like we started noticing like, holy shit, like mad people can join the server. And then when I read the name of the server, it was basically saying that the mod was basically increasing the spawn time of the Zeds. So like 100 of them could be there on the map at the same time, and basically we had up to 15 people. And the mod was fucking awesome. It was great. Like in the beginning, I was thinking, okay, this mod's gonna be kind of bad because like okay, we got mad people with firepower. All we gotta do is just hold up in one spot and we got this. But then I was terribly mistaken when the scrakes and stuff started coming in. That's when shit got kind of real. And yeah, because usually on regular, you maybe 2 to 3 scrakes, 2, 3, maybe 3 max, maybe scrakes at a time. On this mod, no, you got 4 with a flesh pound all in one area. So yeah, it was like a war out there, and it was a beautiful mod. It was so great. Oh my god. What'd you guys think of that mod?
Made things go by fast, but it was pretty cracking good.
Yeah.
Servers like that, I believe the support class, those are the people that you see at level 25. I believe they got on that because I mean they could play literally probably 5 matches in within 2.5 hours.
That's true. That's another thing that any experience you got on that server is saved. Like, cause when we went to another server after that, and like I get a level from that server and it's saved over, which is good because in part 1 when you played on modded servers, like it didn't count to your experience.
Well,
which
the problem
sucked.
is that you can just have just these levels meant for grinding.
That is true. Because isn't there a certain part 1 that you always like go to, Zach, where you like is like you just like stay there and grind for your levels?
What's that?
Isn't there a server in part 1 where you go to where you like grind for levels?
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's just got an invisible wall. And
Yeah.
it's got all those zombies.
What you say is you cheat.
I only found it like
Yeah.
2 weeks before this game came out.
Totally.
I mean, I unfortunately I wasn't able to play that because I was a little bit late. But this is what something make this kind of game really awesome. Like this is just a beta. It's been exactly a week since the game launched, and you already have this awesome new server. So like that's exactly what these games are meant to do. Is once you have the game, and then let people handle the rest of it.
Well,
Hmm.
that it has such a loyal fan base that it was bound to take off soon.
Right.
Yeah. I also like the fact that we lost. That's the thing, because no, dead serious. I like that we lost because like when we got to the final boss, I was like, okay, we're probably gonna destroy him because we got like 15. It's 15 of us and one of him. But then I
Hmm.
forgot the fact that again, like I said earlier, his health is scaled to how many people are on the server, so he had a
Right.
shit ton of health to the point where I ran out of ammo on both my guns.
Wait, I thought we did win that one.
Did we
Wait,
win? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
we
we did.
won.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
that.
we won.
Oh, okay. I think there's like then
Yeah,
there's only like one or two people left then at the very end, right?
Yeah, there's only two
yeah.
people. It was the guy with the double barrel shotgun and the medic, but the medic was
That did
hiding,
shit.
and then he killed him with the double broomstick or the double barrel
But,
broomstick.
Oh, okay. I thought we lost that one. No, my apologies. I'm sorry.
no, it was clutch as fuck though.
It was really clutch. I think that's all right. That's probably why I thought we lost. But yeah, it was. He was crazy hard. Like we were like he literally was standing in between us. We were like all just like just filling him with lead and bullets, and he was just staring and taking it. And then like as he got as we started taking down to his forms, he just started wrecking cats. Like everybody was dying. It was so crazy. I was like, this guy's a monster. He cannot be stopped. It was nuts. It was so much fun.
I
It
do
was a
like
very very fun. I enjoyed that server immensely. It was great.
I do like how when you play medic class and you start straining people, you can heal him faster than he can drain.
Yeah, that's so true. Yes, I saw. Yeah, because you do that all the time too when you heal me when he grabs you. Oh my god, it was a great server, and I'm definitely looking forward to more modded servers like that. Um,
All I'm saying is the porn store better make a return.
oh god,
HD this time.
HD pod. You're gonna say HD?
It has
Oh
to
my-
be.
This guy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's talk about things that we hope to see in the game. Um,
After the HD porn store.
Yes, Eric obviously wants an HD porn shop map. I would like a new enemy, and I would like
New
to be
bosses.
I want there to be dogs in there. Like we got like the crawlers, right? But like it'd
Yeah.
be cool if we had like like a fast dog or something like that. Like he had to be super accurate with his head, and like he like lunges at you or something like that. And when he lunges at you, that's the best time to like shoot him in the head. Like I think that'd be a cool addition, a cool extra zombie.
I think so too. Like, this is something that we were talking about last night actually. That like that would be a really really fun way of playing it because when you go into like a hard level or maybe hell on earth, those guys could be basically
Really hard to kill. Like yeah, like
really yeah
they'd be fun because like on hard, I guess like on harder, like they'll like dash at you faster instead of like maybe
yeah
trotting. Like yeah, they'd be great to fight. I love that. I also like enemies that climb on walls. I think that'd be cool too. Like the crawl, like maybe like a like maybe when the crawls like on like a higher level instead, like they crawl on walls.
Mhm.
Maybe like they could shoot acid at you or something like that. I don't know. Would that make it
Like a blow?
too? I don't know. Maybe more Zeds that can maybe shoot at you. Not like tons of them, but like because like the one that can shoot you for now is just the
Bruh.
husk.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Some
the husk is the OP, bruh.
I mean he is OP, but like the only reason he's OP because most of the times like you don't notice him until like you're on fire, and after that you just kill him. So he's like just there. But like, I'm saying like maybe cool they had like another Zed that could shoot like not like as strong as the husk, but just something that crawls on the walls and like on the ceilings and stuff like that for like indoor type levels. But then that's the problem though, because if you have a map that doesn't have indoors, then they'd be kind of fucked. So maybe that wouldn't be a
right.
good idea.
Maybe have the crawlers just climb on walls. Yeah, like I said, I mean that's the only real alternative there.
True. That's another thing I forgot to mention too. I like the fact they updated the husks to where it could actually damage the other zombies. I fucking love that because I hated that in part one.
I
I thought that was cheap as fuck. The fact that when the husk shoots at you, if there's like another zombie near you, like I don't think would they be on fire at all. I don't remember them
Not
being on
really.
fire in part one.
I don't think they were really affected by it anyway.
Exactly, they would just like jump out the way or something like that. But in part two, if a husk shoots at you, any zombie that's in the area, they're on fire too. Like especially stalkers usually, 'cause that's the ones he usually kills, or even like a skrik or something like that. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but at the same time, it's just nice to show that they're getting damaged for like with like Zed friendly fire, which is cool.
Right.
I bet there's an achievement for that, like having the husk kill like his own friend or something like that. That'd be hilarious.
It's actually fairly cool because, like you said, they used to jump out of the way. they've actually incorporated that with grenades. If you guys haven't noticed that these Zeds actually jump out of the way of your grenades.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, because in part
Shit
one,
like that.
you throw a grenade, like, they'll start walking away from it. It's like, oh, boo. This one, yeah, I like that.
Dodge, jump out of the way.
I think that's awesome too. I mean, 'cause I know they're gonna have more enemies aside from. I already know they're gonna have bosses, but I like more like Zed variety because we've seen these Zeds in part one. I like to see some like maybe one or two new ones. Like
Cause see,
what else do you think they could add in there, Mr. Rahulio? Since you have some.
I don't know. No, I was just gonna say because I was going with your point because you're gonna see those people or those enemy more than the main boss, right? I mean, if you have like 10 waves, for instance,
Yeah.
you're just gonna see boss only once at the end. But otherwise, you're gonna see more of those crawlers and stuff like that. So I would like to see more variety, just like you said. I just want to kind of add into that.
Can you think of Can you think of any enemies you like to see? I mean, like I said, I say dogs, but what do you think? Can you think of anything?
I don't know at this this point I can't.
Okay.
But I think dogs are actually gonna be. I mean, because that's where it's gonna be one of those things where you don't want to kill it, but but since they're enemy, like I think that's gonna be really interesting if they actually add something like that into it.
Okay. Can
So
you think of any
yeah.
enemy types, Mister Captain Hack?
Um, Not really, actually.
Huh. Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Got me there.
What about you, Mr. Balzac? You've been quiet. Can you think of any enemy types that would fit the scene? Uh oh.
Did we lose a man?
We lost a
Oh
man.
no.
Oh
Man
no.
down!
We
Someone
lost
call
him.
the ambulance!
I think it's GTA 5. Is it GTA
Can you
5?
get? Is my mic working?
Oh,
There he
we
is.
go.
Hey, he's back.
What the fuck? I don't know why. I think my mic's messed up. But oh no, I've been quiet because I didn't want to interrupt anybody because I feel like every single time I talk, I end up starting to talk at the same time. But
Yes, you do. As a matter of fact, he's just skip him and go on.
you guys hear anything? Okay.
Yeah, basic question was, can you think of any other enemy types? Like regular Zeds, not boss, but regular Zeds.
I do. I have a few different thoughts on this. So,
Ooh, okay, I like this. Go ahead.
I have a conflict with the dogs
Okay.
because this brings up to my point of why this is one of the points why I hate in this game. So it's the reason why I love the first one so much is because it was nothing like any other game.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, it's a first-person shooter. Yeah, of course. It had no qualities of Call of Duty, had no qualities of fucking Battlefield, had no qualities of Titanfall. I know it's a short-lived game, but now they got pods, so they're going towards the future. Like the old one wasn't set back in time, but it was set back like the trader was always in like a closed down shop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's pods. It's all futuristic. Everything keeps going to futuristic. Every game, everything else is trying to go futuristic, and I think we're missing what we are right now because everybody keeps trying to look towards, oh, this is growing, this is a trending topic. In a standpoint, it's a not because they wanted to, it's because I think that it's business. Everything else is going towards the future. The new Call of Duty released, Advanced Warfare, that was all jumping. I don't know. I didn't play it because it looks stupid because they try to put new features into a game.
I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
All right, so and then I don't want them to go continually doing that, and also I don't think that they should add dogs because it's gonna basically, I don't know, it resembles Call of Duty because they already have dogs. What would also be cool is if they had something that doesn't move, but it reaches you up from the ground.
Ooh.
And grabs you and traps you there until you shoot it off your feet. Of course, it's going to be annoying as fuck, but that'd be pretty cool.
Kind of like Dead Space in a way. But the thing is, if it doesn't move, it's going to be on the counter, and it's going to be hard. You have to go, find it, though.
Oh, but like, put it as it won't be the last one. It's just saying if you're running away, it can grab you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. That's an idea.
But aside from that, I don't know, kind of including with that, I don't know if anybody else plays Silent Hill. There's a creature on there that can move underground, and you kind of see a little bit of a shadow, and then it pops up.
Mhm.
So that could be also.
Kind of like a stalker, kind of like a variation of the stalker in a way. So like say another cloaked enemy.
Yeah, but it's underground. So you
Oh,
just have no idea. Like it moves underground and then it pops up and gets you.
dude, that'd be cool. Like yeah, a Zed that burrows. Okay, that's
Yeah.
not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, it like burrows on the ground and then just pops up and gets you. That's not bad. I wonder how it would look like though. It had to have some kind of claws or something like that maybe.
Yeah. Like I don't know, like a kind of mummified or something like that underground, like it was buried underground, but I don't know.
What about like acrobatic like zombie monkeys or something like that? And they can like jump on walls or something.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because now
Now,
you're thinking probably, I'm just thinking like I was thinking like a Zed that's like a little more acrobatic, kind of like because like we see how acrobatic the fucking stalker is. I like to see more Zeds like that, like things that like, jump around or something like that, like that make them like a little bit harder targets to hit.
yeah, because I
That's
mean,
why,
like,
that's why I said dogs because like I can see them like just lunging side to side and like just
Mhm.
jumping at you. That's the reason I said dogs really. But yeah, Zach, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
oh no, you're fine. Shit, it's kind of like I'm going kind of back to the futuristic. I wonder if the other bosses are going to be more futuristic like this one. Like this one is like kind of futuristic, electric. Kind of like he's a robot. He even sounds like a robot. I don't know if they're going to keep continuing making the bosses like that, or they're going to kind of go like, you know what I'm saying?
They're probably gonna. Well, one of the bosses is definitely gonna be the Patriarch. I'm guessing they're gonna bring him back, like a new, make like, probably like a new variation of him or something like that. Maybe he gets revived or something. I don't know what they're gonna do with another boss. One thing that'd be cool that they had like a boss for each difficulty. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I got another idea for a new creature. All right, so you know how I wish to get rid of the bloats. Those son of a bitches get on my nerves. But you know what they should do is either when you kill the blow or bring a new creature. If you blow it up, many things like you can incorporate whatever's jumping off the wall. They pop out of that dead body like 5 to a creature.
Ooh, that would be cool actually. Yeah, kind of like the flood in Halo. Like when you kill like that big fat one, like the little baby creatures come out.
Right. So like if you don't get a headshot on this Zed, it bursts out into 5 different things.
Dude,
And
I
it
like
can
that.
kill
I
you.
like that a lot actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be like a carrier type of thing. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like yeah, like you have to headshot it or it bursts out into like 5 to 10 Zeds.
and
And
also, yeah, I like the fact that if you headshot it, like it doesn't do that. But if you don't headshot it, so it basically punishes you for not being accurate.
right.
That's a Zach, that's a great idea. I like that. I hope they have something like that, like a carrier type Zed that holds other ones, and if you don't headshot it, like it, yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Are they accepting feedback
They
since it's
probably
beta?
they probably are. If you just gotta find their forums and like put stuff up there.
Bruh, if that got incorporated in the game, I'd be so happy.
I mean, because like I mean, I already know they have I already know they have ideas for new Zeds and new bosses already, but of course, we don't know what they are until they actually come up with it. But I'm pretty sure they'll take feedback. So like, yeah, if you just look it up, I'm sure like you can put stuff in there. I mean, that's what Loadout did for a while. They were like, you could put up ideas of what you want to add to the game, and in their forums. Of course, they didn't really do anything with it, and I think the game's dead now because I haven't heard anything about it. Like, has anybody heard about that patch?
Nope.
Yeah, this was just
Nope.
that big PVE patch and never came out. I was looking forward to
Yeah.
that one too. It looked like it was gonna be fun, and they had that beta for it, and it never came out. At least I never heard anything about it. It's kind of sad. Loadout was such a good game until everybody started using flame weapons, and then it got Oh well.
um, Also, another point of what I don't like about it is that if you like, you start with like what's a varmint rifle.
hmm
If you run by that gun on the ground, you can't pick it up. You have to literally discard a gun and then pick it back up to get the full clip of ammo.
Oh yeah,
That irritates me so
they
bad.
should fix that because in part one, if you did that, you just put it gave you ammo for it. Basically, I think it did that in part one. Did it do that in part one? Well,
I'm pretty.
they should change that. Yeah, I agree. They should probably change it to really you at least pick up the ammo for it because you have the weapon.
Yeah.
Unless it's a melee weapon, then it's understandable. But
Yeah,
like,
of
yeah.
course.
Right. Right.
So yeah, hopefully, yeah, that'd be something they could change. Like if you pick up if it's the same weapon, that you at least pick up ammo for it because ammo is scarce enough in that game as it is. So if you run into the same guns, she should be. Yeah, I agree that you should be able to at least pick up the ammo for it since you have it. That's what other games are doing. Oh gosh. So we talked about enemies. What kind of mods would you like to see? Like so we played the mods. Or like any kind of mods you would like to see in the game, guys?
Oh, I was about to say something fucked up. Never mind. Uh, too soon. Too soon.
It's all good. Rahulio, can you think of any mods that you would like to see in a server or something like that?
Mod. Um, no, my brain right now. It's not thinking anything.
It's all good.
Sorry.
It's all good. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I was just asking if you could you think of anything. Mr. Captain Hack, can you think of any mods that would be of interest to you if in the servers or anything like that? Oh no, did we lose him too? Yep, we lost him too.
Here, I'll throw in one. In tribute to the new series that's coming out again, let's see, Dragon Ball Z. That would be a fucking awesome one.
What, Dragon Ball Z mod in the in the Killing Floor 2?
That would
Yeah.
be stupid.
There he is.
Fuck up. No, I'm just saying, like,
Well, like what the Flesh Ron gets angry, he grows Super
Goes
Saiyan
Super
hair.
Saiyan.
and he goes Super Saiyan. Yeah, like, dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be
And,
fucking
like,
hilarious.
Like, it can be all the characters. Like, one can be, or like the little crawlers can be. Fuck, I don't know, like a Kid Gohan or something like that. And then and then fucking
Piccolo just regenerating.
yeah, Piccolo can be the Husk. And then we'll have,
Oh,
like,
dude, that's like an
Just
enemy.
uses-
How about
Piccolo?
like a
Oh, yeah.
no? I'm saying like a how about like a big enemy like a Skriker Husk called a Regenerator, kind of like in the Resident Evil, where like if you don't headshot, like his body parts just like regenerate unless you aim for his head.
that
would
would be
be
bad.
That would, yeah, like if you like you keep shooting him in the chest, like it eventually like a hole shows up because you're constantly shooting him in the chest, but it regenerates unless you aim for his head. I don't know why I don't know why that came out of it. I like that idea.
Okay, interesting.
What I think they should do is have kind of like a tiered map. You spend the first three waves on this island, and then it shifts you to another one.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, story like map,
Yeah, and dude, you like
and it expands as you keep going.
right, and you like it's really survival because you don't know where the next stuff is. You gotta like find it, and this should make like ammo a little bit more scarce and like you get like a survivor type. And
I kind of like that idea. Yeah, a tiered map would be good. Like it starts off really small, but then as you keep going, it gets bigger. That's not a bad idea at all. As long as it keeps it sandbox, that's the thing. Like it can't be like Left 4 Dead, where it's like eventually you get to the end. Like it has to still remain sandbox. Like you can still go back to the first area, but I do like the fact that like if it keeps going, like that it gets bigger. I like that idea. That'd be I like that's a great idea, dude. Another thing I think I would like to go over with your tiered idea. Um, like what would you guys think of mounted guns in that game?
oh, like turrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. The only thing is when all right. So I don't know if you guys have played by yourself. When you literally play by yourself, I get scared. Okay. I'm
Oh,
just gonna throw
definitely.
that out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, of
That
course.
like I was playing at night and like had all lights off, whatever. It makes it more intense, I guess, because you have no backup.
Oh, hell
You have
yeah.
no one to talk to. And I was playing on normal, and then I tried Hell on Earth, but I was playing normal, and I noticed when you walk all the way around the map, they don't follow you. They respawn right in front of you.
Oh
So
shit.
they cut you off. It respawns everything. If there's a Scrake and he's following you, he'll respawn in front of you, and you'll end up running into him.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
That's scary as fuck, dude.
So like if we all ran from like the starting point
Hmm.
and then ran back down to like all the way across the map, they would spawn right there. They would respawn. I think it's like a timed thing, and they
What if they
respawn.
had teleporting enemies?
Ooh,
Fucking awesome.
that'd be good too.
That would be good.
But yeah, I like the fact I think a mounted gun would be good in that game. And maybe that it doesn't have infinite ammo, but just that it has like good ammo to like to like help kill big enemies. But like but at the same time you would have to have somebody back you up because you can't be like you can't it wouldn't be a 360 turret where like you can turn it all the way
Yeah.
around if you left and right, and then you have to have somebody back you up because then like crawlers and stalkers could like still hit you from the back. I would like mounted guns in certain. I think mounted guns would be great in that game, especially for like I said, especially when you find like Skrakes and flesh pounds. I think that'd be a great idea to add to add some maps. That'd be a great mod to put into like future maps that they make.
Yeah.
I just oh no, go ahead. My bad.
No. I was actually gonna say that. I was like, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, but you definitely need a backup, maybe
Yeah,
two people.
definitely. Because you get swarmed in that
Because
game so fast.
yeah, and especially like high difficulty level or something,
Oh yeah,
that would get insane. So you would definitely need people surrounding you, and of course you need a healer right next to you, to be honest,
yeah.
just in case. So
I think a good way to do it is that the turret has a set amount of ammo and that it gets restocked every wave. I think that'd be good. Like
okay, yeah,
you could say like it has like a hundred or so bullets or something like that. That way people don't like stand on it and just use it willy nilly and it's up. Yeah, it'll make people it would make the game more strategic. I think.
right.
And then, like I said, when the wave ends, it gets restocked, and you can try again. Like that way, people only use it just for like the Skrakes and the flesh pounds and stuff like that. When so you have to have somebody down on the area where the turret is, like trying to provoke the Skrake to get in range, and then yeah, I would like that actually. I think that'd be great.
Actually, yeah, I kind of have something to add on to that. I don't want to make it like too crazy, but they should make a different game mode called, turret. You basically, you have the limited amount of ammo. You kill all those ads, then you have multiple huge zombie or Skrakes, whatever you want to call them. And then the next round, that turret is dead, and you have to find the new one before those big monsters get there. You can't solely take them with just regular guns. Kind of like you just have to use that turret, but you have to find it in the map.
That's,
to
that's
kill
like
him.
not Domination. What's that other loadout game? King of the Hill type ordeal.
yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
almost like that. I think a good mode they could put in that game would be like a mode where you have to keep a wall welded up. Like it's like a big castle wall or something like that, and like zombies are constantly shooting it, and like Zeds are constantly hitting on that wall. So and you have to protect it from getting down to zero. I
That
think
would
that'd be a fun game mode.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool too because it would actually put purpose to welding. Like
Yeah.
welders, they don't really have a place because you get 6 XP for like every door you weld,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of shit right now. So if you put like a whole game type center around it, I think you'd bring actually popularity.
I like that. Like it'd be a super not super small, but like maybe like a small to medium sized map, and basically you just gotta. The objective is don't let the door go down to zero. Once the door is
Right.
open, you lose. I think that'd be perfect. And then like you have like people who can like maybe later in the game they have sniper rifles or something like that. So you can have like two people be in a sniper position. You get two people on the front of the door with shotguns or something like that to help hold
Yeah.
it off or something like that. And you got the two people behind like keeping the door welded or something like that. Then you can have Husk shoot at the door, so you have to go out there and kill them and stuff like that because they're not gonna be standing up to like getting in your face. Skrakes are gonna be annoying. Yeah, I think that'd be a good fun mode to add to that.
So it would be like a reverse aperture science lab
Yes,
ordeal.
basically yeah. Or you can have it where it's like or if you want to make it like harder, you can make it like there's like multiple doors you have to hold. Like basically you got a
Yeah.
stronghold or something like that. You have to keep all the doors welded, and if you get like if they break down, that's it. It's game over. Like I think that'd be a fun mode to add in the game. I would love to play something like that because that would make it even that sounds super tough, but
Mhm.
a lot of fun though at the same time because you're
Yeah,
super combined.
require teamwork. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
like some serious ass teamwork. Oh
Something we
gosh.
don't got is what he's trying to say.
No, we have good team. I think we have pretty good teamwork.
Sometimes.
I think I don't know. I don't know how they would ever do this or if this is even a good idea. Kind of just having like a map where you just have that one zombie that you fight or Zed or whatever. So like you start with one Skrake and you build it up and you fight 2, 3, 4, 5, and it keeps going up. And to see how many Skrakes you can kill, you still get the same amount of money and weapons and stuff like that, and then just see how long you can go with just killing the same Zed.
Okay, well, it definitely had to be Skrakes or Flesh Rounds because the other ones are too easy to kill.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, yeah. All right, that's not bad. That's not a bad day either. Oh, another thing, another fun thing, they had maps that had traps or something like that. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
they
funny
should
as hell.
make it. They should make a Survivor map, like a mod,
Hmm.
Survivor or Lost, the island or whatever.
Yeah, and
That'd be pretty
you
dope.
could set up traps and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. I was love to like have one where like you're running up a thing, or up a clip and then like you just press like this lever and then this huge boulder comes down and just crushes like 50 zombies. That'd be fucking epic as shit if I could do something like that. I would love to see something like that. That'd be awesome. I'm definitely excited to see modded maps because modded maps were so fucking cool in part one. I loved the modded maps in part one. It's like the Zelda map and everything like that we did. Like,
That kept the game going, I think.
yeah, and definitely like, I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do in part two here, and and stuff like that. Uh, I think the last thing I talked about what guns would you like to see? We talked about enemies, we talked about maps, we talked about modes. What guns would you like to see in the game?
I would like to see the return of two of my babies.
Your
My,
flare revolvers?
Yeah,
Yep.
fire.
and the shit gun.
Oh yeah, the Z removal gun. You should have died, bruh. Oh gosh. I want to see the lever action. I missed the lever action already. That was my fucking.
That
I love that
yes,
fucking rifle with
and
sharpshooter. Oh
And a
and
crossbow.
yes, definitely the crossbow. I missed like headshot like multiple zombies in one shot. Ah
Yeah,
yeah.
see, and they're bringing futuristic guns. I mean, I know they still kept like the bullhook and some other stuff, like the crossbow. That's not in really many games. That's honestly probably like one of the. I mean, I know like it's probably. I think it's in Tomb Raider, but like no game like this is our crossbow, and I
Oh,
kind of
you know
like
what'd be
that.
good if they had something where like if you play a sharpshooter and then one of your perks that you get is that you can make your crossbow like a fire arrows or something like that.
That'd be pretty dope.
That'd be fucking sick if they did something like that. I would love that. I'll play sharpshooter just to have fire arrows. That'd be fucking sick.
that would be awesome. And what I was gonna say, yeah, I'm definitely waiting for my personal favorite. Probably gonna be is the handguns.
Oh yeah, the hand cannons and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
you loved
like
your hand cannons.
dude, I miss that a lot. At this point, I'm just playing with the shotgun and everything, but I definitely love my, hand cannon and stuff like that. MK23 that used to be, those stuff were really really good.
Yeah, cause I think one of the perks that I mean one of the classes coming out is the gunslinger one. That's the one that can dual wield pistols and stuff like that. So that's probably gonna be your class, Mister
Right.
Dante. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how your hand cannons and your other stuff's gonna be coming in. They're probably gonna have like a revolver, not revolver, maybe a D Eagle. Is probably gonna be. I'm bet you're gonna have a D Eagle. They have to in
And
this
it
game.
better not have ridiculous fucking recoil like in every other game. Literally every game that you play that has a Desert Eagle has a huge recoil.
Dude, it's
Desert
a
Eagle
D
has
Eagle,
large
dog.
caliber, bro.
Eric, why are you so hateful?
I'm
You
not
must not have
hateful,
been loved as you were a kid or something,
bro.
man.
I'm pointing out facts. Fuck.
I'm just saying you must.
Large caliber gun has quite knockback, and especially being a freaking handgun, it's gonna knock you back unless you want to be unrealistic freaking RoboCop shit, which would be cool. Armor piercing.
We're killing Zeds. So what's
Wait,
realistic
You
about
guys are
this?
just praising the game about realistic guns.
Oh, and another thing I would like to
It's
see.
realistic factors, okay, sir.
Another thing I would like to see in that they hope they do. I would like it so that if you shoot the husk in the back, like you could blow up his gas tank.
That'd be cool.
I would love that because then like especially when he's near zombies, he blows up and like destroys them with him. I would love that
Yeah.
because
That'd be teamwork shit right there. It's
yeah,
like,
I hope they do something like that in the game where if you shoot the husk in the back, like his tank explodes.
I hope they bring back my sniper.
Oh yeah, that super powerful one that was like $1,000 a bullet. That fucking
Yeah.
thing, damn, that shit was expensive.
Dude, that shit mode hose, man.
Of course it did. It's the most powerful sniper rifle in the game.
Bro, you like kill 7 Zeds with one shot, man.
Shoot, that thing was not a toy. That thing was not a toy at all.
Yeah, I love that sniper.
Hmm. What's another weapon I missed? Oh, I can't wait for like grenade launchers and stuff to be in there too.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I hate about grenade launchers in part one was that every time they make like mad smoke, so it's like hard to see when you like shot tons of them. So yeah, I hope noobs don't like just start pop. That's a lot of new players did that in part one when they went demolitions. They like just keep shooting the grenade launcher and it's there'd be smoke everywhere and you can't see at all.
Did you say you used to do that?
Yes, I was that. I was one of those noobs.
All right, I just want to point that out.
Thank you for
You're
for lowering my street cred.
That's what I'm here for, bro. I got your back.
I can't wait to see what the law looks like too. The fucking rocket launcher. I wonder what that's gonna look like in part two.
What
Oh
you're trying
yeah.
to say is you are the law?
Yeah, I mean, one thing. Well, see, the thing is, the law is kind of weak in part one, so I hope they make it stronger
Yeah.
in this one. Like, it was good for killing regular Zeds, but like when you shot like a flesh pound or something like that, it didn't really feel like it was doing much damage to him. It was like,
It flush pounded it up.
yeah, he's like whatever. he's
Uh,
he's
I
like,
hope they
ow.
bring back. I hope they bring back the hell level. I
Oh
hope
yeah, that'd
something
be nice. They did a rematch of the hell level.
with the new graphics, dude. It will look fucking good.
Fucking yeah, it would scare the shit out of me. My body would not be ready for that. Just gonna let you know right now.
Oh, hey, kind of on that. You know what they should do is start out. This is kind of like a long stretch. You start out in heaven as a mod, and then if you die, you don't actually die. You go to hell, and you have to survive the hordes by yourself.
Ooh,
They start you out with your first gun and ammo, but you're in hell, and you have to play the rounds by yourself and just survive.
until the round's over.
Yeah, until you play the exact same rounds, but you get you get your own zombies.
That'd be crazy scary.
That'd be punching the person by dying by trying
Yeah.
to kill him like really hardcore. I don't know how.
What if they die? What if they die honorably, Zach? What if they died protecting someone else?
They still go.
No shit.
You
Sounds
saved all these children. Go the fuck to hell.
Oh shit. So it's like it don't matter. They're still going to hell.
Bro, they gonna get you. When you try to turn off the game, it says they gonna get you. So
I love that. I was talking about. I saw it's just like you're still going to hell. Ain't no avoiding it. It's coming for
Yeah,
you.
jail free card, bro.
yeah, bro, do not collect 200.
Oh my gosh, oh man. But yeah, definitely looking forward to those weapons. So yeah, Killing Floor 2 is fucking awesome. It's $30 right now. 40 for the deluxe.
Sponsor us.
Yes. Me and Zach bought the deluxe because it gives you like extra little trinkets for you to customize your characters with. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. The characters are really good in this game. I like the fact that everybody talks differently. Because I hate that in part one that everybody had the same fucking accent.
Yeah.
Except the ones you paid, like the other ones who only maybe like 4 or 5 of them had different voiceovers. But like every other character, they had the same voice. This one, everybody talks different. The black guy talks one way. There's the Asian Raul who talks. Eric Sean Connery. It's great. I love it. I love that each character they say different things and they actually have personality. It just makes it much more enjoyable. It pulls you more into the game when you have stuff like that, and I love it. I love every minute of it. It's great.
Huge game personality.
And I want to make this clear. I don't think that it's like that little shit that I said that I don't like about it. That's just my personal preference. It's not something that I actually did wrong with the game. Like it's not a bad thing about the game. It's just something I don't like. So it's not like.
Well, it's kind of like one of the reasons like part Crash Bandicoot 2 instead of part 3. It's like part 3 they like how they changed everything to make it all future
Yes.
kind of like you're saying like that. I understand what you're saying with the futurist thing. I mean the only argument I can give you is that they make part 2 they kind of had to push it forward timeline wise.
Right.
So that's the only.
Have you watched Star Wars or anything that goes out of line? They don't have to. They can go back farther.
Actually, technically, these are prequels.
Okay, well,
they're episodes 1, 2, 3.
what?
Then 4, 5, 6. Granted, 4, 5, 6 was before 1, 2, 3.
Well, then the Fast and Furious movies, if you want to go like that.
I've not kept up with the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, they're all in different order, but they came out like different. They don't have numbers, but I'm just saying
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
gone
I
back
know.
farther. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I understand. I was just offering in the explanation to your
Yeah, I just don't want to
question.
accept it. It's my fault. I'm in denial.
Oh, speaking of mods, though, what if there was one that was like 1982? Not 1982, 1882, something like that.
Oh, like Zeds in the
Way
past or
back.
something like that. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
A Western? That'd be
Oh,
pretty
that'd
cool.
be awesome.
Yeah. Then you had like Tommy guns and shit like that. That'd be cool. I would like that. Like a West Saloon level.
Dude,
Gangsters.
dude, if they did like the Wild Wild West and the Scrake grabbed you, you'd have like a shoot off and you like walk. Dude,
It's like all of a
uh,
sudden it turns new and everybody's sitting around.
you guys are standing on the sidelines like little whatever those kind of ball of like thorns or whatever, like go
Tumbleweeds.
across. Yeah, tumbleweeds that go across the street and then you got to draw. That'd be pretty cool.
See, but the character that you're playing as has the advantage because he has two hands.
Scrake's got a chainsaw, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't fucking with a nigga with a chainsaw. Like, I learned my lesson.
I saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm done.
Hashtag done. Oh shit. Oh man. So, any closing thoughts on Kung Fu 2? You guys want to add anything or anything like that you want to say about the game?
I am interested in seeing where this goes.
Same here. Amen to that, brother.
They just need to slap us a new map.
Yeah,
Just,
new
just
map
like
will
one
be
a week.
bad.
Yeah, one a week.
I don't know. That'd be putting pressure on the developers, and I don't want to put them in a position where they can make something horrible. You know,
True.
something
Yeah.
that they don't like themselves.
Yeah. But I mean, how long? Like, what year did Killing Floor 1 come out, Brandon?
Oh, it's
long
been like
time ago.
6, 7 years ago, I believe. Almost 10 years. It's been out for Kung Fu 1's been out for a long ass time.
Remember, they're modders more than anything. So.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? My brain just like like farted. Basically, when they made Kung Fu 1, they didn't have a lot of money, so this is like now they got lots of that. Now they they've been established as like a pretty good company now and everything like that. They actually have more to work with this time, so that's why this one's like a lot more cleaner and more polished and everything polished than part 1 was. And it shows like the experiences is showing when we play this game, like everything they learned from part 1 and stuff like that.
Do you like seeing how far they gone?
Idea, it's great. It definitely is. Like part 2 compared to part 1 is just like it's beautiful. It's great, and I too am very excited to see where it's gonna go. I'm happy with what we got now. I'm just looking forward to what else like things are gonna come up, and I mean more excited to what people are gonna add to it modding wise, like even people outside the thing.
Yeah.
So
In
looking
fact,
forward to the different perks.
yeah, and in fact, that would be, the perks would be one of the important part, of course.
Hmm.
And I think I'm mostly also interested in people outside those modders, because I think those people actually brings our ideas. Like as a game developer, if they can't actually bring certain things to the table, at least those modder will be able to bring most of the stuff.
And then they bring shit that you didn't even think of, but it turns out to be amazing.
Yeah,
One shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, on Cliff 1, we put on this map where they had like custom zombies on there too. So I
yeah.
mean, yeah. So yeah, modders definitely make the game last a lot longer, and I love that. And I also love the fact that the makers of this game, like they love modders because they themselves are modders, so they open like, yeah, please mod this game. Like, hey, that's what we're here to do, make it that much better, and they embrace it, and I love that about them. They don't try to like they don't try to like punish people for modding the game. They go like, hey, we want you to mod this game. We're trying to make it accessible for you to mod it to make it more fun for everybody. I like that.
Please make us money.
Basically.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
My kind of like the closing for me. Basically, I didn't hesitate at all to buy this game. I don't think anybody else here did either. So if you're gonna buy it, I would go ahead and do it. You're not gonna waste your money.
Definitely not. I think it's worth every penny, especially for a beta. It's worth it.
The only thing that I would add, um, this game is amazing, especially when you play with a team like us. That's what basically this game is all about. It's all about the team work. You can of course go online and play with different people, but sometimes the communication is not as clear as you would like. And when you play as one team, hashtag one team, um,
There you go. There.
then it just makes it even much more fun to play. Basically, it's one of those games where it'd be really nice to kind of play with your friends.
Definitely. Any closing thoughts for you, Mr. Captain Hack?
Did you already ask me this?
I
Did
don't
say
care.
I'm looking forward to where this is going.
Yes, I know you did, but I'm just making sure you had. I'm making sure you got everything off your chest.
I'm looking forward to where this is going, and also get me a pyro class, please.
Oh yes. Give Wiley his fire class. He wants his flare revolvers.
I just want to burn shit and get
He
points
wants
for
he
it.
wants to watch the world burn. Come on now, he's a Joker.
Whoa.
All right, I think that wraps up for this podcast episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'm gonna get some game footage. That way, I tried to record. I apologize for not having an episode up yet on my channel for us with us playing it. Because last time I tried to record it, there's a whole bunch of problems. But I'm definitely gonna try to record us playing it so that we can at least see the game in the background during this video, so that we can so that way you can see what we're like
But
all hyped about.
by the way, just to kind of clear that out, a whole bunch of problem with other stuff, not with the game.
Yeah, exactly. It was my fraps, not the game. It was the game's fault. It was my fraps. Fraps
That
is
knows someone went to ultra high.
yeah, that too. Yeah, Fraps is being a little bitch when I was trying to record the other day, so I'm gonna just tell it to record again without sound. Hopefully, I'll fix it, and then maybe another day I'll try to tweak it to see if we can have record with sound and not have any problems. But hopefully we'll see what happens. Thanks guys for watching another One Click Podcast episode. Hopefully we'll see you next time very soon. We've been pretty good on our episodes lately. Like we've been on a weekly basis now, so I'm rather proud of us.
I hope we do something other than killing floor, though. People
Well,
can
this
expect us to do killing floor 24/7.
I mean, hopefully the next time we do a Kinflare episode on this podcast, we'll probably have to like to do a patch or something like that.
A
But we
big
won't
patch.
spend too much time on it. I just really want us to talk about
Our first
so that people
impressions.
know that our impressions on it after we did the demo video we saw. That's all.
Yeah, I would say if we actually come out with, well, we're gonna come out with probably a weekly basis podcast. We might throw some stuff in it as they get update, but we're not gonna spend the whole episode on it. We might try to do that once the game actually release final round, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll keep it like that. All right, you guys, you take it easy, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace.
Hee.